Hey Taurus, it is your girl Empress Dawn back with another banger. I hope that you guys are doing well. Let's do an energy check. Let's get your weekly message out, Taurus, and see how you guys are doing, what you have going on. Oh, it's 10:10. It's finally over. And I'm hearing that Summer Walker song. That shit been eating my ass up. Maybe that was for y'all. Okay, something is finally over, Taurus. Somebody's born on the 10th, the 5th. Yeah, the drama is over. There's drama here. It's over. It's cut. There's some type of dramatics playing out, possibly with a Capricorn or another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or another Taurus placement, a Libra. This could be in a community where there's supposed to be love, there's drama, chaos. Okay, this could be with family, a 10 of cups. Okay, I do feel like there is a spiritual attack going on. Okay, emotionally. Okay, I just want to say that when the devil can't get stability, guess where they go? They try to mess with your heart space. They mess with the family, your lovers, your children. I feel like, dang, but there's some type of blind justice here. Everything will work itself out. Y'all know I take notes during reading. Okay? Taurus, everything will work itself out, is what this is saying. Okay. King of Swords, but there is a conversation, very important conversation with somebody important. Some of y'all could be going to a meeting this week. There's some type of gathering. Okay. I don't know. I heard for some of y'all, there could be a mediation. You could be in the middle of some type of chaos between two people that you love, and you can't pick a side. But shit could go a little too far and it's burdensome. You not trying to get involved, but shit, somehow be very careful, because some of y'all could find yourself in the mix with either an Aquarius, an Aries, a Taurus, another Gemini, a Capricorn, a Virgo, Leo. Yeah. I feel like it'd be a burden. That's why y'all be minding y'all business, because y'all don't want to be involved in no bullshit. I do feel like somebody gonna try to get you to co-sign some mess this upcoming week. Okay? A Pisces could be significant. Somebody's born on the 13th, the 16th, the 11th. Sagittarius, Aries, Aquarius, a Libra could be significant. I feel like you've been waiting on something, Taurus. What is this? Healing. You've been waiting on somebody. Wait. Okay. You've been waiting on somebody low-key that's been indecisive. Even though you're healing, it's like your soul is waiting on somebody still. Let me see what Spirit has to say about this. Tower moment. Okay. This person is holding back from you. They're having a tower holding back. It could be a mother figure, a lover, a Gemini could be significant. Why is there a tower with the Empress? Somebody is going to realize their mistakes, but I feel like it's taken a while. In the meantime, you're focused on yourself, you're healing. Somebody is going to realize that the tower happened because they were being inconsistent, okay? This person could have you blocked at this time, or they didn't want to face some type of reality. Magician. They're manifesting you, though. They're manifesting you. Spirit is saying somebody is realizing that they brought something on themselves, is what this is saying. Okay? Who is this person to Taurus? A lover? Somebody that you have feelings for? The sabotage. Heavy air and fire sign here. All I'm seeing is air, fire, and earth. Okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Aries, Leo, or Sag. What about it? This person wants to talk. They're about to sing you. They're about to reach out some type of way. But if you have them blocked, how are they reaching out? For a lot of y'all, let me see. They're still crying about it right now. But they got to figure out a new way to reach out. I feel like they thought you would be back. And maybe they were fine not being bothered. And then they tried to reach out and realize that you got them blocked. Or that it's really over. This person is childish as fuck. Okay, Scorpio season was very significant. They were definitely in their feelings. They made plans at that time that they wanted to bring this back around. So somebody that you had an ending with here wants a rebirth of a connection. Okay, this person wants to hatch things out with you. The Lovers card again. This could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Yeah, after leaving things out in the cold, some of y'all haven't talked to this person since earlier in the year. March, May, June, and November could be significant. Okay? Somebody born on the 14th, they want to work something out. They want to balance something out with you. They overthink a lot. A Gemini is here. Who's doing the overthinking? Is it Taurus? Yeah, I think both of you guys overthink. Okay? Because deep down you're like, damn, we should move on. But it's like there's things left unsaid here. Man. I feel like maybe somebody didn't want to face something at first and now it's eating them up. Let's go a little deeper, Taurus. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Okay? Yeah, so let's go a little deeper since this is a love reading. Tell me a little bit about this person. What's this person's tea when it comes to my Taurus? Hold on, guys. Damn, some of these cards are upside down. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so what's this person's tea when it comes to you, Taurus? What's the tea? Dang. They were dealing with a karmic feminine or a karmic masculine that was putting on a show. So they literally had somebody competing for their attention and time when you were dealing with them. And they realized that you were spiritual and they felt like you were spoiled and you didn't need them. I don't know. This person has a complex of being needed by people. Is there some type of name for that, Taurus? I don't know. But it's like this person operates ego. They were ego driven. Okay? If somebody was putting on for them, they were definitely giving them the ammunition to kind of like try to critique everything that you had going on. Try to make it seem like, okay, well, I don't like this and I don't like that. I feel like also, Taurus, with you guys having spiritual gifts, it kind of scares people away. They started convincing themselves that you were spoiled or you were asking for too much. And it's because you already had stuff going on. Meanwhile, this karmic energy here, which was a newer person, somebody that they met, probably a fling or something, manipulated them. Look at this. For some of y'all, I'm talking to a feminine that could have had a masculine that was manipulated by a karmic energy. Okay? Damn. But it was surface level. Yeah, they looked good. But they realized that it was a carbon copy of who. Okay, so they assumed that that person was who you actually are. Damn. They could have met a karmic energy who tried to destiny swap with you. With the 1010, yeah. Oh my God. But see, this shit took a turn for the worse, Taurus, with the transformation card. Because this person lost sight of their family, of their connection. They could have turned their back on you and the family. Taurus, if y'all have kids together. Yep. And there's information that's going to come out about the third party. Okay. Unknown forces. I don't even think that this person understood how dark this spiritual world really gets. Okay, they only know surface level about spirituality. And I feel like they shut down to what they could have learned from you. Oof, with 1111. This is definitely a twin flame vibe for a lot of y'all. But this person literally could have shut down from what they were supposed to learn from you. And they racked up some karmic debt by doing this. Oh, God. Crazy. Racked up karmic debt by doing what they're doing right now. Yep. Being manipulative. They're realizing they got manipulated. The full moon energy is going to bring this person. You're going to be able to tell this person's in your energy. Damn. They could be showing up in your dreams, showing you that they're not in a good place. This turns to a nightmare for this person. And you feel them, don't you? Damn. They're telepathically communicating danger. Oh my God. Taurus. This person is trying to telepathically communicate with you that there is danger. Okay? And you could be picking up on their energy, especially if you've been feeling sad or in your feelings. That's definitely you channeling this person's energy. Some of y'all are clairaudient. You see stuff. Clairvoyant. Okay, you hear things. What would Spirit like to tell you when it comes to this situation? What would Spirit like to tell you? This person was playing hard to get with you and keeping you in this box, okay, where it was all about passion. Because, oh my God, they still had lessons to learn. You got caught up in a spiritual lesson that they learned with the universe, okay? They rejected you. This is a twin flame energy. That's why I felt so passionate, okay? But I feel like, damn, they blocked their abundance by doing this. But this was also used. This was a counterproductive spiritual lesson. Because this pushed you into an awakening. Okay, and now some of you guys have moved on and met somebody, or you could be friends with somebody that's going to be a part of your future. It is saying that this person is going to try to come back for forgiveness, okay? Because they see the love and the support that you have right now. All right, but things have been balanced out. This was a one-sided connection in the past. And this person knows that they owe you an apology. Spirit is saying, take it as that, but get closure. Okay? See things for what it is, Taurus. Okay? Damn. All right. So let's see what's going to end up playing out with this situation going into the future. What will end up playing out with the situation going into the near future. Queen of Cups. I feel like you are going to end up pouring into yourself. You're going to meet somebody else that matches your fly. Yeah, you're going to get a new love offer. I seen 15-15. You and this person will have a heart-to-heart conversation. They're going to confess something to you that you felt in your spirit, probably intuitively. You just didn't have the proof. Okay? Yeah. They are going to apologize. But by that time, you won't want the offer because you have other people pining over you. Taurus. All right. I feel like this is going to trigger some emotions that you haven't felt for a while. Okay. But the reality is you cannot trust this person. Okay. And I feel like you're going to play everything out. You're going to take your time approaching this situation. But I feel like the biggest thing that's going to keep you from moving things forward is that you're not able to trust them. 16-16. Somebody born on the 26th, the 21st, the 22nd, the 10th. All right, guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and close you guys out with a quick you versus them. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, this is a general message, so it may or may not resonate, Taurus. But if you like to book a personal session, check me out at thebettyspalace.org. All right, Taurus. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, there is a high chance that the cycle will repeat. Capricorn is being deceptive. Aquarius is devoted to you. Pisces regrets treating you like they did or doing something behind your back. Aries is trying to be patient. Taurus will end up being a lesson. You and Gemini will have contact in the summer of 2026. A Cancer will try to fix things, work things out with you. A Leo will go into no contact. You will go into no contact with a Leo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're working on themselves, okay? You will be settling for them at this time if you try to take them serious. All right. So let's see if you're dealing with a Libra, Taurus. They're getting downloads that you are their person. And last but not least, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, I feel like this winter, they're healing, okay? They're changing their mind, though. Some of y'all might have cut off a Scorpio. They still thinking about it. They're contemplating what to do. I don't feel like they really want to deal with it right now. So that is very important to know. And I love you guys, Taurus. Until next time. Bye.